What's up, guys? This is Female100 here for my first movie review, Battle Los Angeles. This movie is #1 at box office. It just came out yesterday, and I just saw it today, and let me tell you, I am actually very impressed. For those people who've watched this trailer, you probably might think, and also all those people who have seen Skyline, you might think, oh, this is like a prototype of Skyline. It actually kind of is, when you think about it. But it is a lot better. It is like, I don't know, 10 times better than Skyline. Because Skyline actually kind of sucked, in my opinion. So, you guys can comment all you want. You know, Skyline sucked. So this movie is 116 minutes runtime. And yes, there might definitely not be a sequel. So without further ado, I shall explain the plot. This plot is all about Staff Sergeant Martz and his platoon of the United States Marines. Very great troops. Love the Marines. Love all the troops that are fighting for us. I salute to you. Anyway, him and his platoon basically fight off an unknown alien breed that uses our water as fuel. So it's basically a plot, and I will not spoil any more for you. I'm sorry. You have to see the movie. So first, the plot is actually very simple. You have for your troops a woman, a regular guy, a Mexican guy, a Nigerian, and, well, the newbie, and the guy who really misses his girlfriend. That's, well, I won't spoil that for you either. So those are basically the characters. The plot is actually very simple, which kind of upsetted me. And this movie basically is all about action. You know, what you would think after seeing the trailer. Random explosions, weird extraterrestrial aliens, suspense in every corner, and Los Angeles, basically. So, now I'm going to talk about the suspense. The suspense level is extremely high in this movie, especially when you first find the aliens. Now, let me just describe this for you in a, well, good way. I don't know. One of the Marines accidentally separates from the platoon, and he's very afraid because these alien breeds are flipping everywhere. So he looks around and he stops in front of this pool, and here comes this really freaky alien with a gun just shooting right at him. Surprisingly, he actually survives through this, and he shoots him into the pool while all of his troops gather around and find him. And the alien suddenly comes back to life from the pool. And then they all shoot him down as he falls back into the pool. And then the guy just throws a frag in the pool and it explodes. So that just makes sure he's dead. Now, that is kind of very suspenseful because aliens sometimes pop out of nowhere. And all the loud sounds, explosions, and helicopters just flying everywhere. And all the Marines using all their artillery and all they got, pretty much. And, surprisingly, at the end, again, I won't spoil this for you because you really gotta see this movie. This movie is absolutely amazing. I can't, you know, I just can't describe it. So now let's talk about the sound. The sound is ear-piercing. I mean, it's not a loud movie. It's not extremely loud, but it's still a, well, very loud movie because, you know, there are guns flipping everywhere. They even detonate C4 and many explosions. And everything is just boom, 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 kaboom. And sometimes it can be a little overriding. I mean, I love explosions as much as the next guy, but sometimes it can get a little bit too much for me. So, now, the verdict, right here. Now, this is intended to be a short review. And, you know, yeah. If you are a regular woman who doesn't like war, you should not see this movie. If you are just a space nerd dude, then you should see this movie. If you're one of those weirdos who believes in aliens, you should see this movie. If you're just a regular guy who loves action, you should definitely see this movie. Of course, as you would think, this movie is not recommended to everyone and anyone that, you know, it's not really recommended to everyone because there are some themes. And Now to one of my parts. Should you take your kids to it? Well, in my opinion, no, because there is quite a bit of suspense, more suspense than you would think. And there are some grisly parts, like one time where they find a dead alien and they start ripping its guts out and they start stabbing the main part. And that's basically how they kill them. So, this movie actually gets pretty violent and very, 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 very gruesome. So, I wouldn't exactly suggest that you should take kids to it, but if you don't want to listen to me, fine. I'm just giving you a warning. So basically, here's my final rating. I rate this movie 4 out of 5 stars. Yes, even though the plot was very simple and the characters were very one-dimensional and there were way too many explosions, this movie is still absolutely amazing. So, I'm giving this movie a 4 out of 5 stars, and the final thing I should say is, you'll ask me, hey V-Man 100, should I go see this movie? And I would say yes. So that's it for my video, and I really hope you liked it. Please comment if you like my review or not. Please comment if I should explain in further detail what I thought about it, because it's only 6 minutes long and I'm not really proud about that. And also, please tell me if it was good or not, and please tell me. And also, please tell me if you've ever seen this movie. Please tell me everything. Tell me if you really like this movie, or if you kind of hate this movie, or your kids covered your eyes during this movie. So, yeah. That's it for my video, and I'll see you guys later.